Hey DJ, thank you for the time. Appreciate you joining us and speaking with us. We were just talking to Coach Keats about playing at Reynolds this week, not knowing how many people will be there, and Reynolds usually gives you guys some sort of a home court advantage. How is it going to be having to bring your own energy on Wednesday playing with maybe just parents or just a very small crowd?
Uh, to be completely honest with you, I would rather play with no fans. I think it just really shows who can play the game in any type of, situation. Like, for instance, like if we play in practice, or you got those times before COVID happened where you would play like a scrimmage between the team, private scrimmage or something, and you would really just see who can really ball, because it's quiet in there. It's no way to get nervous by the crowd. There's no way to play up to the crowd. So, those two type of players is eliminated. I feel like, I don't know, I just feel like it eliminated a lot of distractions and other worries that you don't have to worry about. So without playing without fans, I feel like it'll be better for us. Um, Other than that, I just hope we don't go anywhere where they playing like artificial music after every bucket or something like that. I'd rather just play, hear my teammates and hear their team call out their calls and just see who come out on top.
So are you a guy who typically not feed off the fan energy? You really don't need it to get going when you play?
No, I mean, I don't need it to get going, but when you get a big player or something, you definitely feed off of it, hearing them and everything. But I don't really like necessarily need it. I feel like I could play without it and still, have the same impact on the game.
Appreciate it, DJ.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead, Mike.
Morning, DJ. Good to see you, man. I got a bit of a two-part question. One is, what have you seen out of college, Charleston Southern on tape as you prepare for them on Wednesday? And then after that, I wanted to ask you, I know you're a wily veteran there, but is there a little more anxiety or anticipation, the fact that, you guys are starting so much later, there's been so much emphasis on everything surrounding the season, that you're finally able to get going? Is there a little more, energy for that?
Yeah, best analogy I could give you as far as anticipation is like just constantly winding up one of those little toy cars and then like letting it go before you put it on the tracks, and then it just shoot off. Like, that's how I feel like everybody on our team is. We tired of beating each other up in practice and going hard on that form, but we definitely ready. Personally for me, I'm not necessarily like anxious or nervous or anything. I think I'm just ready to play. I'm just ready to play. I don't know. I think I'm just ready to play. I'm ready to go. It's been a long time. Like you said, they pushed it back. Yeah, I'm just happy to play, happy to get out there and play with my team. But as far as what from Charleston Southern, we haven't looked at film yet. We'll look at film today and tomorrow. That's usually our routine. But from what I've heard, though, they have some pretty good players, pretty athletic, and a solid core defense team. So it'll be fun to get out there and get going on our first game, see what they got.
Thanks, man.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, Justin.
Hey, DJ, thanks for joining us this morning. Obviously, it's been a really long off season. It's been a while since we've seen y'all on the court. And I know you, tested the waters with the NBA this summer and got some feedback from scouts there. So I guess my question is, what's the number one thing we should be looking for? What have you been working on, like specifically in your game, that you think will make a difference between this season and last season?
I don't know. I don't really want to help the other team's scout reports, but I definitely just feel like I'm a overall just better player, just in general. My mental aspect of the game for me has gotten way better. I think that was really the biggest part for me. Just knowing how to play a game within the game and play my game within the system. So that was probably my biggest jump this season. Coming up, other than the stuff that everybody work on in the summer, ball handling, shooting, getting stronger, faster. That's gonna come just from being in the gym every day. But for sure, the mental aspect for me was a big jump.
And now year two with playing with Manny Bates down low. how's the chemistry between you guys in the post? And I mean, what should we expect from y'all defensively, just what you've worked on over the summer?
So I can tell you, I could test a lot more shots. I don't know about blocking, but I'm definitely contesting a lot more shots. Manny, on the other hand, he got extremely bigger, way more confident offensively, and he's still keeping up the defensive side. It's obvious, it's definitely consistent, if not better, as far as blocking shots and moving his feet and contesting jumpers and stuff like that, trusting his defense a little bit more. So it's gonna be a great little tandem between me and him because we complement one another's game. We both know what each other likes to do, where we want the ball at, and stuff like that. So it's gonna be fun playing side to side with Manny finally.
Thanks, DJ.
Go ahead, Todd.
Yeah, DJ, this is your senior year. Do you ever stop sometimes and think, why is this happening, this crazy year happening on what should be my best year of basketball? Do you ever sit back and think about that? And how hard is it to sometimes to just kind of put that out of your mind?
I mean, it's not hard for me because I don't really like think about it anymore. I was just thinking about this the other day talking to one of my friends. So I'm class of 2016. So growing up, mainly from like 8th grade to 10th grade, I played against like a lot of the top guys you see in the league now out of the 2016 class. So just from that year on, for 4 years, I've just been seeing people that I either played against or watched on TV or on the phone on YouTube with their highlights, and then seeing them go to the NBA. And it's just like, sometimes I think like, man, like I'm still in college. But I mean, I always come back to that, like everybody got a route, everybody got their own time. So that's what I always think about anytime any thought like that pop up. So if I feel like it's taking too long, or I've been in college this long, or X amount of years, or the season ain't going how it's supposed to go, or whatever, it's God's plan. I feel like everybody got a different path, and I don't really think about anybody else's path. I just try to worry about mine. So that like worry doesn't like really come up.
Hey, thanks, DJ. I think that's it for DJ. Appreciate your time.